Arsenal to rival Liverpool, perfect Salah replacement and unstoppable partnership. Welcome to l.f.c Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Arsenal to rival Liverpool for perfect Salah replacement. Round 1 in the title race has gone to Liverpool. They sit on top of the Premier League, a point ahead of Manchester City and already 4 points clear of Arsenal, whose erratic start to the season continued with a 2-0 loss to Bournemouth at the weekend, and that gap could be 7 points by Sunday evening as Liverpool travel to the Emirates in what is already looking like a pivotal title clash. Arsenal will be without star centre-back William Saliba that day, pending appeal, as he was sent off for denying Evanilson a clear goal-scoring opportunity at the weekend. The availability of star right winger Bukayo Saka is also up in the air, with the English international missing the Bournemouth game due to a knock he picked up on international duty. Arsenal were forced to start former Reds forward Raheem Sterling there instead to little avail. Arsenal target Salah replacement Mbeumo. As a result, Football Insider are claiming that Arsenal are now looking to strengthen the depth in the position and are targeting Brentford's Bryan Mbeumo to do just that. Liverpool were linked with Mbeumo in the summer as a potential future Mo Salah replacement. The Cameroonian international has only increased his stock since, topping the non-Erling Haaland scoring charts in the Premier League this season with 6 goals in 8 games, including in the first minute in consecutive games. The report states that the asking price Liverpool could have secured his services for in the summer was £40 million, but clearly the club's strategy had other intentions, as only Federico Chiesa arrived at Anfield on a cut-price deal. Mbeumo's versatility is a key part of his game, with Football Insider reporting that Arsenal value his ability to provide cover on the wing, up front, or as a second striker behind the number 9. Brentford are, understandably, hesitant to see their prolific forward leave at all, let alone in the middle of the season. With Salah reportedly angling for a 3-year deal, Liverpool may pass up on the race for Mbeumo this time. Why Man City are lucky to be near Liverpool. Liverpool's 2-1 win against Chelsea on Sunday saw the Reds stay top of the Premier League table. Head coach Arne Slot has had a decent start to life on Merseyside, winning 10 out of 11 games across all competitions. Many believe that Slot's Reds would be nowhere near the same standard as Jurgen Klopp's side. Safe to say they've all been proven wrong. Liverpool sit 1 point clear at the top of the table, with Manchester City in second place. However, new data reveals that the gap should be bigger. City lucky to be near Liverpool. Data from Understat predicted that the Reds would be on 18 points at this point in the season, while Pep Guardiola's side were expected to have 14 points. Expected points takes the XG for and against from each game and distributes points that way. While both teams have more points than expected, with Liverpool on 21 and City on 20, the 1-point gap is 3 points closer than it should be. In Manchester City's 2-1 victory over Wolves this afternoon, the lingering aftertaste of the match is dominated by a huge call made on the Blues' last-minute winner. John Stones came up with the all-important header, but Bernardo Silva was visibly in an offside position, and fans have been left bewildered by the referee giving the goal despite the Portuguese international appearing to influence the Wolves' goalkeeper. Had City not been awarded the controversial winner, things could look slightly different, Reds flying at the top. It's worth noting that this isn't weighted by opposition strength or any other factor, but at the moment, Liverpool are sitting at the top of the Premier League table and are certainly playing like it, and they deserve to be there. Slot's side has displayed consistency and quality that is expected from title contenders, blending attacking flair with defensive resilience. Their ability to grind out results, as seen in their hard-fought victory over Chelsea, highlights their potential to become champions. Regardless of who they've faced so far, Liverpool's form has been impressive, and they look determined to see out the rest of the season at the top of the league. Arne Slot stumbles on unstoppable partnership no one saw coming. Liverpool went into the Chelsea fixture without Alexis Mac Allister ready to start. That led to a new midfielder, and it's one that now looks unstoppable. Ideally, Alexis Mac Allister would have lined up against Chelsea. An ill-advised trip to Argentina for the international break appears to have been the reason he didn't, and so instead, Curtis Jones was Ryan Gravenberch's partner in the middle. For a major Premier League clash with informed Chelsea. One where the Reds wanted to keep it tight and frustrate Chelsea. Now, if you're told people a few months ago that this would be the plan, they'd be wondering what on earth is going on. Jones and Gravenberch, 2 of the more risk-taking midfielders in the entire league. 2 players who don't really fancy defending and are notoriously unreliable. Lest we forget, Gravenberch's reputation at the start of the summer was such that Turkish outlets felt justified in linking him with Galatasaray. Jones felt like a player who could seriously miss Klopp. The Scouser, for one, was the most dispossessed midfielder in Europe last season. Not exactly a reliable, possession-based player, and yet, the pair look unstoppable. Gravenberch and Jones. Jones was unanimously considered Liverpool's best player against Chelsea. He won the penalty, scored the second, and was comfortable defensively and in possession all night long. Gravenberch, of course, has been viewed as Liverpool's best player of the season so far. The Dutchman won the club's POTM for September, and may well win it for October, too. This was a midfield in form, then, and one that boasted all the confidence required to get the better of Chelsea. In fact, they complemented one another beautifully, with Gravenberch actually able to pick his moments to burst through midfield because Jones was willing to do his fair share every time he got the ball. And that's why this midfield felt unstoppable. They're both so confident on the ball and so strong while under pressure. If anything, they're so confident at retaining the ball that they take far too many risks with it, Jones, especially. Thanks for watching, like and comment. Subscribe.